Alright, just gonna hang out here until people start showing up. What's going on, everyone? Let me know if the video is sideways or not. I'm just trying to see if I can stream it on landscape like this. It's sideways. All right, that's what I figured. I don't know why my phone. I don't know why my phone does that, but all right, I'm back. Ran down the street, got us some snacks. We're gonna get a couple more people in here, and then I'm gonna show off what I got. Hopefully, I can hold out for a few more people. I'm actually kind of hungry, so I'm kind of glad Carolyn sent me on a wild snack chase at 9 something at night. Snack time. Yes, it is. It is snack time, Jacob Luna. Yes, I'm back and I have snacks. Unfortunately, I didn't bring enough for everyone. But honestly, Galactic Pops it is, especially in my neighborhood. You definitely see some of the more colorful side of the community at 9 something at night in the gas station. So I'm gonna let a couple more people come in here. I appreciate that, Pop Couple. Let me just say my short journey out wasn't a total loss. I mean, I got Carolyn her snacks. I got me some snacks, but I I JW Luna, the gas station I went to, their selection on snacks is a little off sometimes because Carolyn wanted a couple of things from Little Debbie's and they didn't have any. She's like, "What kind of store did you go to?" I'm like, "A gas station." Unfortunately, not the right gas station because they don't have good snacks. In my area, honestly, there's only two good places to go. Only in my area, two places to go for snacks, and that is either Quick Trip or Racetrack. I know QT's a little bit more. They have a bigger reach. I don't know about Racetrack, but if you have QTs in your area, you know what I'm talking about. QT has got pretty much everything. Racetrack is pretty much the same way as QT. QT's a little bit better. Welcome back, Mr. Something Basic. Actually, you know what? My cell phone's on charge, so if you see me like poking at this screen, it is because man, I can't do anything on this phone. Never mind. I was gonna try and pass out some more blue wrenches, but my phone apparently it's being a pain in the butt. All right, so we got 5 people in here. We got 2 likes. I guess I will unbag my snacks again. This may be a first on a pop channel, but we're gonna unbox, or actually we're gonna unbag the snacks. None of the food I got is stuff I've talked about before, but I was craving one of these. It's the Hershey's cookies and cream. Regular Hershey's are great, but I don't know why. I just love the cookies and cream. I don't know why. Just something about it. Then we also got, yes, they are. Oh my. I think Hershey's for a while they actually made a drink that was cookies and cream. It was kind of like the like Nesquik and stuff like that. Yes. Oh my god. But I mean that I haven't seen it around in a while, but I get those, especially in the morning. Those were. I was watching Robert stream when I was out to eat. On the last one, my buddy took my phone and said, "You people annoyed him," and yelled at me. What? All right, you know what? I'm coming to Canada and wouldn't talk to your friend about who's annoying who. If I have to, I will. I mean, I'm driving 5 hours for training. I'll drive another probably 20 hours to Canada. It's all good. I'll be there soon. But so I got chocolate. Um, balance it off with some Airheads Extremes. Um, I don't know why, but I love like the sour candies. My favorite, if you watch my Halloween videos, definitely Dollar General's watermelon rings. The last couple times I'd been in there, they didn't have them, and I was honestly kind of sad, and I almost wanted to like almost riot. But who riots at a Dollar General? That would just be a little weird. But so we got the chocolate, we got the more like soury candy. I always have to finish off with a Rice Krispies treat. Plain ones are good. Let's run on Liz ratio. This is not pop related at all. I may show a pop just to keep my pop channel status, but we're just hanging out talking. I'm really procrastinating right now. I need to finish packing for tomorrow, and I just don't really want to finish packing, but I know I have to. Um, what are food without drinks? I know I live in Georgia. I know I live near Atlanta. I know I live near the World of Coke. I get it. I get it. I get it. But Mountain Dew. I don't know why Mountain Dew just kills me with their flavors sometimes. They have some good ones. They have some bad ones. But they're always doing something different. So the lemon lime's actually really good. Um, and then it's the holiday season. It's almost Christmas. Well, not almost, but Code Blue is good. The blue ones are good. The one that I always loved was the orange one. The was it Livewire or LimeWire or whatever. That was awesome years ago. But you can't get into Christmas season without the it's the Merry Mashup. It's their cranberry pomegranate flavor with other natural flavors. So I don't know what the natural flavors are, but it is cranberry pomegranate. I think I tried this last year when it was out. Um, but yeah, Jacob and the Big Red. They actually have it here too, and I love it. I also love Fago. I know that's big up in like the Michigan area, but Fago is awesome too. One of the gas stations in the area, Racetrack, carries it down here, and that's awesome. But being from New York, being from the Northeast, the one that I can definitely tell you I miss is Snapple. You can get a couple flavors down here, but right after my wife and I got married, if you were watching the first stream, the second time we got married, back in 2015, we went home to New York for a couple days, and it was just like heaven. You go into a deli and you see like coolers full of Snapples. All the different flavors down here. Down here it's really the only ones I see down here, which I'm not complaining to. I love them. Is Snapple Apple and Mango Madness, and then the kiwi strawberry. But I know there are way more flavors than those three. And growing up in New York, that's all I really drank was Snapple. It wasn't until I moved. I lived in Florida for about 5 years, so it wasn't until then that I drank Arizona. But another one I love is Peace Tea. Peace Tea is awesome. If you guys see Peace Tea, buy it. It is amazing. It's around the same price as Arizona, and honestly, a lot better. Man, we got 7 people in here, and we're not even talking pops. We're not doing giveaways. Again, I want to thank you guys for coming in and listening to me ramble. You guys are amazing. I was watching a video today. That actually was the person who won my giveaway at TPNS Funko. He had a video out, thanking his fans and being blown away by what they've done for him, and I'm blown away by what y'all do for me. I don't have the cool logos and the awesome technology yet. I say yet, I'm gonna get it, and when I do, it's gonna be amazing. But y'all support me, so I definitely appreciate that. Y'all support each other too, and that's honestly even more awesome to see is that we support each other. I mean, for the most part, I think everyone who comes into my stream or comments on my videos, I see in other streams, and that's what I love about this community is that we're here for each other, even if it's listening to people vent or just sharing whatever. Shoot Loot TV, yes, thumbs up and checks, all signs of positive and positivity. Yeah. I mean, I mean, that's an awesome achievement. Being up at 100K, I couldn't fathom being, having that many people. Um, I mean, even at 1,000 people, I mean, I'm at 344, and that's even hard for me to believe. I mean, I'm just a dude in Georgia sitting on his living room floor with some cool pops behind me. I mean, to have the support that I have is great. But I mean, yeah. What's going on, STS Funto Vlogger? It's been a long day. I've been up since about 5 this morning. Been running around getting stuff ready to go away tomorrow. Is that? I mean, honestly, I mean, there comes, I watch streams even at 2,000 people. If you have 100 people in your chat, it's hard to keep up. I mean, I'm not saying don't subscribe to me, don't support me, but I mean, I would still do my best to comment back to everyone on my videos and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, if you have a lot of people in your stream, it's hard to connect. And, it's almost like you're creating that barrier. I had YouTube since 2010, but it's never going anywhere on subs. But since I've been, I mean, honestly, the only thing I can say is keep at it. There are times I'll be in streams and just subbing people, and honestly, a lot of times that I sub people, I'll go back and I'll watch people. I don't want I said in my last stream, I don't watch cable. I even very seldom watch movies now. I watch you guys. You guys entertain me. I sit down and I'll watch Pop Tupples videos. I'll watch Nerdy Treasures. I'll watch Kent Pool. I'll watch whoever pops up on my phone. I will sit down and watch their videos or their streams. And I mean, honestly, a lot of I'm not gonna say I take credit for a lot of people's watch times, but there are times I'll watch, say, like one of the Pop Tupples videos, and I'll fall asleep just because it's late at night, and I'll wake up in the morning and their channel's still on. It's like, didn't I fall asleep to one video? Now I'm watching another one. But I mean, that's what I do. I try to support everyone that I can with you know, likes, comments, going in their streams and talking and showing support. That's what it's about. For me, it's more about what I can do for others as opposed to what y'all can do for me. It would be cool to have open up a PO box and do fan mail and stuff like that. But honestly, at the end of the day, I would rather I want to get to a point where I can send people stuff and do stuff for other people. I'm kind of right on that border where I can do that. For Christmas, I know Dre mentioned it on his stream earlier that we're doing boxes for each other. That's 5 people that I'm doing boxes for in the next couple of weeks. So I would love to do exchanges with other people. years ago in the Disney community with Vinylmations and stuff like that. I was in groups and we did that. I was a part of other groups that did exchanges. It would be cool to do, just for me to send the bots that either send me something or send you guys something of me, like the bots that's tailored around things that you got y'all like, or to send y'all something from Georgia. I mean, a lot of cool places around here. I can send y'all stuff from the aquarium, World of Coke, um, things like that. It's just getting to know people in different regions and just sharing what we love. So, and I mean, honestly, J.W. Luna, that's what it's all about, is being grateful. I mean, you guys are taking time out of your nights to hang out with me. I appreciate that for, everything. Again, I'm not Jetta Patrol. I'm not, you know, Chase, I'm not one, I'm just me. I'm gonna sit here and ramble. Yeah, yeah, popped up a lot. I watched your Pop Wars video, and that was definitely hilarious. Um, I mean, Pop Wars would be something fun to do. But I mean, me personally, I would kind of cheat. I would just find that, Pop Wars is actually a game that Jetta Patrol is doing on his channel, where you get two people in their own respective malls, and they have to find certain items that Jetta throws out to them. Um, it'd be kind of cool to do. I'd be a little leery about doing it in my local mall, only because, see, Pop Couple. What I would do is I would go to the mall, but my mall, malls are. I can't speak for malls in other areas, but I can tell you that my malls have that one store where the flippers, go and sell their pops for 8 times as much. We have one in the local mall to me, and I'll go in there and visit pops. And by say visit, I mean I'll go look at them and then I'll go buy them somewhere else. There's a few times I've been in there, and I think one time I saw was the Box Lunch Chewbacca when it came out. 2 to 1, like $35 for it. I went downstairs to Box Lunch and I bought it for retail. Those kind of shops. So me personally, going on Pop Wars, I would just hang out in that store. It's tough for me too. I would assume any kind of real big city would have a hard time finding some stuff. I mean, shoot, I'm a part of my local pop groups, for the Atlanta area, and there's a lot of people who go hard. But unlike a lot of the people who resell it for a lot of money, these guys will actually go and help people out. You know, um, I wanted to do a bit where, because believe it or not, I actually own a like a kind of a puppet of dolphin, and just do an interview with a flipper, which is what I wanted to do. I still may do it, but I mean, there's a difference between people who flip and then people who try to help. We have some guys in the area that will help people. They help. Because I mean, not everyone can go out during the day and hunt. You know, so I mean, you have the guys who'll go out and they'll pick up the flavor of the week and sell it. If they paid 12, they may charge you 20. Just for time and effort. That's fine. I'm cool with that. But don't, um, like Al Bundy right here, $9 a target. I'll pay you 15 for it. Or maybe 20 if I'm feeling. But this pop right here, right now when it's still out in the store, I'm not gonna pay you 30, $40 for it. Hell no, not gonna happen. Um, You know, I think the most I've paid for one pop was, I think, like $60 shipped, and that was for, you can't see it here, but the Disney 2 pack from the TT room. And I mean, the pop alone was like $40, so I can almost understand that. A was a friend, it's a Disney shopper friend of mine, so I pay for their time, and I mean, she shipped it quick, and she shipped it, in good condition. I got it. There was no real issues with it, so we can't say that. Um, I mean, trust me, there are lots of pops I would love to drop the eBay price on, or the flipper price, but I love my marriage and I don't want to be divorced over it because Carolyn would shoot me if I bought, or spent money on $100 and $100 or more on pops. Which is ironic because I used to do that with Vinylmations, but back then I also didn't have a lot of the bills that I have now. Um, but I mean, honestly, with the Disney stuff that I spent a lot of money on, it'll still hold or not hold its value, but it'll still be valuable. In the next, going forward. Well, exactly. And that's the thing that a lot of we as collectors have to decide is our boundaries and our lines. I mean, trust me, I don't. I mean, I'm jealous of the people who can go out and spend a couple $100 on a pop that they want. I mean, if you have the money, do it. Why not? I mean, we all spend our money on things that other people look at us and like, are you crazy? I mean, people buy purses, $300-$400 purses to carry around and throw stuff in. Who am I to judge? What's going on, Tyrone? I'm just ranting and raving tonight, apparently. If you missed the first stream, I had to cut it short to have to go buy some snacks. That's why the name of the stream is the snacks have been purchased, or whatever I named it. I don't even remember anymore. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I would love to have a huge collection of pops, but honestly, right now, I don't have the space for it, and I don't have the money for it. But the space is more important to me. I mean, if I had a collection, I want to display it, and right now, I can't fully display my whole collection because of the space. I mean, then and my collection goes beyond pops. I've got different things that I collect. A lot of it Disney related because again, I am a Disney fan, and the Disney store does have a lot of nice things. Yes, it's insane. I mean, Cletus has his storage unit. I I just couldn't do it, and trust me, it is no knock towards him. His collection is amazing and worth every penny that he's got invested in it, and will and obviously those will mature over the next couple of years. So I mean, exactly. That's what it's all about. It's like shoot, even right now with my display, I've got pops over here to the left of me at a screen that are in a box lunch bag getting ready to be packed up. I've got pops behind the stuff on the shelves. What's going on, John? My phone is being a little jerk tonight, so I can't stream it in landscape. I'm trying to work on that. I don't know why it's not doing it, but we're just chilling out here. And just set the notification hugs everyone. I sent you a vid on your. I will definitely check that out. Yeah, I mean, collecting, is different for everyone. I mean, there are parts of my collection I miss looking at. Or I have a lot of cool Vinylmations that that I want to display again. I have, a lot of cool other things that I want to display. And it's hard with space. Space. It it's just hard, and it's crazy how quickly things grow. I mean, the rabbit holes that I'm in with pops is Disney, and there's so many dang Disney pops out there. I would love to buy them all, but it's not going to happen. I know it won't happen. But I've got a decent collection. I've got probably 220 pops right now. Got a couple Dorbs and mystery minis and stuff like that. But all right, I'm gonna open this up because I'm getting kind of thirsty. So how is everyone doing tonight? Aside from watching me rant on here and complain about snacks and flippers and my procrastinating on traveling. If I had a monster energy, I would probably not be able to even get to sleep tonight. But monster energy in the morning is definitely a good thing. I miss having my monsters. I don't know, but I mean it's weird because before starting my new job, I used to sleep in until like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, go to work for like 12 or 1. But start my new job. I'm up at 5 in the morning every day, and I'm home by 4:30 every day. So I find that I want a donut. All right, I may have to leave the live stream again and go buy me a donut because I'm kind of hungry now for a donut. I should have bought donuts, but I didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. What is going on, cheap and nerdy? How is your filming? Um, you missed a whole bunch. I gave away all of my pops to myself. I saved on shipping by just giving them back to myself. Ooh, that's not good. That's the one good part about using my cell phone. I don't have to worry about all that, microphones and stuff like that. But in short, before you click live and after taking the picture, make sure the phone is horizontal. I tried that acceptable channel, and when it started counting down to go live, it said to rotate my device back. Um, so I don't exactly know. I'm just gonna throw my phone somewhere and break it. I have another one. This is just an old phone that I use just to film with, because my phone is junky with batteries. I would go live and probably get maybe 10 minutes in. But yes, it's an iPhone. But the one I use to do my video and stuff on, it's an old LG. It's serviceable at best, but it works for now. It probably is. I'm kind of hoping. Well, no pop couple. I don't know. But for right now, I'm just gonna make do with what I got. Again, I definitely have plans on getting a laptop and a webcam and all the other fun stuff once the move happens, and probably once we're back from Disney. Disney's definitely important. I I think. Honestly, this is something basic. For me personally, I don't script it out only because at that point you just sound kind of robotic if you're reading off a script. For me, you know, my videos are just the way I am. They're real. That's part of the reason why I don't mind doing a one shoot video. Because if I mess it up, I mess it up. I just do it over. Because for me, editing, unless it's flawless, it's gonna be like I like this, and then this. Honestly, cheap and nerdy. I mean, going alone on videos, watching them back, I seem a little. I don't know. I mean, it's just more fun to have someone else with you. So when I'm talking here by myself, just to the camera for 10, 15, 20 minutes, it gets kind of to the point where it's like, this is my pop. This is cool. This is awesome. Great. Bye. But when Carol and I shoot together, we have more fun. That's why it's kind of odd being on live tonight without her here because we bounce off each other. You know, um, I definitely appreciate that, and a lot of that comes from just being me. I'm very comfortable with who I am. I've always been that way. I've had to be that way because growing up and even now, you can still tell when I stutter or I stammer. I am who I am, and I've been that way for almost 37 years, and that's not gonna stop. You either like it or you don't. That I've grown to just be comfortable with who I am. And that's if that's one can tell anyone doing videos or doing anything in life is to be you, because you know especially with channels. A lot of people they start doing one thing and then they do another. And it's like I will always be me. I'll always talk Disney. I'll always talk pops. I didn't mention musicals. You know, honestly, the best videos I watch are the ones where people are having fun. I watched. Actually, I was watching your one of your videos last night. Mr. Something Basic, and you were real. You were you. It wasn't. I mean, it really was. It was just awesome watching you with your son. Showing off stickers. I mean, it wasn't a Drell pop. It wasn't huge haul. It was stickers, and y'all were having the best time ever. It's videos like that I watch. Yeah, the large hauls are cool too. But I mean, honestly, for me, watching those is really just seeing what's out there. I'm at work all day, and I come home. I may miss something, but if someone else, finds it, then I can see that and say, "Oh shoot, I need that pop in my collection." Oh, he is your nephew? Oh, that's awesome, dude. But that's what it is. It's all about just being us. It would be very easy for me to go out and you know go and buy all the cool display cases right now and buy high end equipment. But if my content was boring, no one's gonna watch it. I would rather have 10 people watch my videos and love them than to have 100 people watch it and no one comment, no one jumps on my streams. For me, it's not about numbers; it's about who's here. And whether it's the 8 in the stream right now or the 25 we had for giveaway night. I appreciate everyone who comes in here. Trust me, I am not trying to give anyone the feels. It's only Monday. Feels can start on like Wednesday or Thursday, but Monday. But it's just true. It's not very often that Someone, people hear, what other YouTubers are doing. For me, again, I haven't shot a video in probably a week and a half, something like that. I don't even know, to be honest. Lives are fun. I'm quickly becoming addicted to them. I said I would do them more now that I'm off, earlier at night, and I want to. You know, I will never come here with an agenda or a script, because the minute I do that, the minute it's going to be boring. Because, I'd be talking about this candy bar right here, but if someone in the chat mentions something else, what do? Stick to my script, or jump into or jump into what someone else is saying. Yeah, YouTube and Facebook do that a lot. Um, Especially Facebook with the business pages, they tend to like to just randomly cut people off from stuff, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same way on YouTube. Honestly, my agenda is me. You know, I do show a lot of pops on my channel, um, but I want to show. I've done more. We went to Walker Stalker, and did a video on that. We're actually going to South Carolina on Saturday when I get back from North Carolina, and we're gonna go to a retro toy con in Greenville, South Carolina. This will be honestly, this will be my first con that I'm covering for myself. Like I said on my last stream earlier, I'm not gonna, I've stopped working with the Main Street Mouse. Um, it was a hard decision to make, but it was kind of one I had to do. Honestly, for me, YouTube is gonna be a hobby. The day I try to profit from YouTube is the day I'd walk away. Not because fear of not making enough money, but it's more just because in the short time I've been doing YouTube, I've met a lot of great people, and I would rather be rich in the friendships that I've made and are going to make than the what maybe 15, $20 a smaller channel gets from ad revenue. It's not worth it. I would rather just, it's not worth it to me. But the love from you guys, that's what's worth it to me. Y'all coming in and talking to me, or talking to me and Carolyn, or y'all messaging Carolyn on Instagram, and talking to her. That's what it's about for me. If YouTube ever sent me a check, I wouldn't care. But the fact that we're all we all grow our have our bonds with people. That's what's important. At the end of the day, is to play what you like and have fun and make friends while we're all doing this YouTube thing. Oh, me neither. Honestly, you know, the, you know, I I don't think I can tell who monetizes their videos, but when I'm watching on my phone, I get a lot more ads from certain channels that I watch, and it's not just Funko YouTubers. It's I watch everything from What Culture Wrestling to Tim Tracker on doing Disney stuff, and you know if I'm watching on my phone, I notice a lot more ads during the videos through watching those those YouTube channels. Honestly, monetizing, you get ads on your videos. I can't pick the ads that are on my video. you know so who's to say that a video I put out and you're watching it, and it's something that I wouldn't use or support. I don't want that on my channel. I would much rather have someone post a negative comment about me than have some stupid ad for some product I never use. Well, that too, cheap and nerdy. I mean, that's definitely something to look into. But I mean, there would be other avenues to monetize than getting it straight from YouTube. I mean, some people do Patreon or do the super chats. What I mean, super chats are fine, but I mean, honestly, I know from watching certain YouTubers that I watch, and it's not a slight on them. It's the they use it, but they prefer the ones I watch prefer to have people send it through PayPal, because I know super chat takes a large percentage of that money. I don't know the percentage. I want to say it's like 20 or 30%. So like, if someone sent me $10, I may get like seven. And I mean, I would do Twitch, but again, I'm not that technologically sound. That's why when people talked about Discord and stuff like that, I'm just like, what the hell is Discord? Yeah, and Twitch will be the next big thing. But then what's going to happen is YouTube may or may not do what it does, but Twitch will start to do the same thing YouTube's doing. They'll start to monetize and pull money out and stuff like that. It's only a matter of time. I mean, Facebook was the same way. Facebook, when it started, everything was free and there was no ads, and you watch the social network, and they're talking about not putting ads on Facebook. Now there's ads everywhere. Look at it. You know, these businesses have to make money somehow, and they're gonna make it off the ads. I'm always very sketched out with affiliates, um, or like sponsors, um, and not necessarily anything in Funko, but just like it's hard to tell if someone is going to review a product because they love it or because they were sent it for free. The ones who get a product and they review it and they're honest about it, I'm cool with. But that then if it's purely on donation, then yeah, that's cool. Me personally, I would. Donations are fine. I just could never see myself asking my subs, my supporters for money, whether it be through super chat or donations or whatever. Y'all showing up and liking my stuff is more than enough for me. That's why, honestly, if people want to send me something, you ask me. I would never leave a PO box in my video hoping someone sends me something. If you don't want to do it, then do it. I'm not gonna beg for it. I'm not gonna ask for it. I'm not gonna. But if you say, "Hey, I want to send you something," honestly, I'm always appreciative of anything anyone ever does for me. Um, I know that Cheap and Nerdy sent me something. I was blown away when they messaged me and said, "Hey, we're sending you something," because it's like I'm me. I'm not anyone famous or special. At least I don't think so. But you know, I thought about Patreon, but exactly. It's like if somebody wants to send me something out of the goodness of their heart, then I accept. I would be I would appreciate it. But I'm not gonna say, hey, it's that time in the show again where if you wanna do something special, send me $10. No. And I watch a streamer who does that, And while it's it's fun, but I wouldn't do it. Like, why am I to send you $10? What'd you do for me? Nothing. But I mean that's just me. I might be a little cold or whatever, but I mean I worked hard for my money. We all worked hard for our money. I'm not just gonna give it away to someone to just not work and do YouTube all day. And again, this has nothing to do with anyone in the community, or in Funko or anything like that. Um, you know, I just could never get, I mean, truthfully, if I got to a point where people were sending me money, I would probably stop doing YouTube too, because I don't want to get to a point where people have to buy me to read a comment. I am so sorry, cheap and nerdy. I mean, honestly, I see that too in some live streams. And again, the streams I'm talking about are not Funko related. I know how comments can get misconstrued, and Robert's talking about so and so. Robert's not talking about anyone in the Funko community. Trust me. But there are definite YouTubers that I watch that I see that happen, and it's like, dude, I joked about getting to a point where people can, where my super chats equal my paycheck for a week, but I could never do it. I'm sorry. I would send the money right back to the people who send it to me. Because if the only way I communicate with you is by a different colored message box that pops up in my live stream, you have free permission to come to my apartment and throat punch me. I will give you my address. I will unlock the door, and you can throat punch me. Because I am not about taking people's money. It's not worth it to me. I mean, YouTube should be about entertaining, but Brian, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I mean, y'all can come over and party. It's gonna be pretty quick though, because Carolyn's in bed and my dogs can't bark and wake her up. Even though I just heard one of them shake their head and wiggle their ears. Mr. Something Basic, you just missed me going on a rant about people sending in money to YouTubers. I don't, I mean, and not like $2, $3. I mean, I've watched some people get like $50 in the live stream from one person multiple times. I mean, if you all want to send me money, no, don't do it. It's just, I don't know. I just couldn't, I just couldn't wrap my head around getting to be that, quote unquote famous, or YouTube famous, or Instagram famous, or anything famous. But we have 9 people in here after my rant, so that is pretty awesome. Galactic Pops, you can send me 5 cents, but going from but shipping that from Canada, that's probably gonna cost you about 20. So I would say hold on to the 5 cents. Trust me. I know you were kidding. I know you were kidding. But I mean, long rant short. I love you. Y'all love me. I hope, because y'all still here listening to me rant. I mean, if someone wants to throw $50 at Robert, I'll take it. I won't turn it down. And cheap and nerdy, if someone threw $50 at me, I'd probably split it with you. Like 49 to $1. I just want to buy a drink. I will not sing the Barney song. It is not. It is not that late in the evening. I may be tired and a little loopy right now, because it's, oh my god, it is 10:30 at night. I sort of finished packing. I gotta be on the road early in the morning, but it's all good. I still have my snacks here. I haven't eaten my snacks yet. I took maybe a sip of my drink. It is 9:30 in the ATL. And God, you know what? You know what? I hate when people call it the ATL. I'm sorry. It's not. It's Atlanta. It's not the ATL. It's not Hotlanta. The ATL irritates me, and I'm not even from here. But I mean, it's just like when people said, "Oh, you're from NYC." No, I'm from New York City. And honestly, I'm not even from New York City. I'm from New Rochelle, New York. It's a little town about 45 minutes north of the city. But I mean, I'm sorry. I'm ranting and raving. That's probably the worst one I've heard. That Chirac takes the cake. You hit 20 subs. That is awesome. Shoot Loot TV. The only thing I remember about Atlanta is IKEA. Um, Brian, you are not that far off. But yeah, traffic definitely. IKEA, that is the one store I hate going into because I feel very claustrophobic when I can't see outside into the you know I don't even know if I can't watch the outside world. I don't want to be in the store and inside one big like escape room filled with cheaply made furniture. But apparently the display cases are to die for. And honestly, I want a couple of them. I want to get some of the shelving. So hopefully once we move, we'll get some shelving and get more of my pop display out and about for you guys. I mean, honestly, cheap and nerdy. I live close enough to IKEA to where we could just go there in like 20 minutes. I mean, literally, we're not that far from the IKEA, and they're actually building one even closer to us. And it's just I hate going into that store. I feel like I am, and to me, IKEA, I feel like one of those rats in a maze you see in all like the movies and cartoons. That's what IKEA is like to me. But they serve food. They serve cinnamon buns and they serve other weird food. We have 11 people in here and 7 lights. This is the time of the show where you all donate $10 to me and I do nothing. So pay up. I don't see my super chat going. Can I have the $10 now? If y'all want to PayPal it to me, I'm just kidding. God, we went for 53 minutes. So almost, it's pretty much 2 hours. I've been streaming tonight. Y'all are amazing. I mean, honestly, like this is what our fourth stream that we've done, and I don't know how John does it. I don't know how anyone who does a lot of streams for multiple hours can do it. So I'm sitting on the floor and I am hurting right now. That does not bode well for me for tomorrow. John is the man. Again, without John and without Emma, um, I don't think a lot of us would have met each other. So for that, I'm very grateful. And through John and Emma, they've brought up a lot of great YouTubers and a lot of great channels. So I can kind of thank them and kind of curse them because if it wasn't for them, I'd probably be watching more movies. But again, I enjoy watching you guys. Pop couples in here. Um, Cheap and Nerdy is another one that I'm just getting into. Mister Something Basic's awesome. Obviously, my fellow Click members, Dre's Geek Depot and Nerdy Treasures. He's on the road to 1K. Get the word out for him because he definitely deserves it. Misto Vids, Papa Lucha, Be thankful there's no IKEA there. Be thankful. Because I mean, again, as great as the stuff is, walking around that store, no, don't do it. It's kind of like walking around, a really big Comic Con, but there's nothing fun to look at. It's just furniture and furniture, and you see the furniture and you're like, cool. See, I I mean, I probably would be broke going to IKEA, but again, right now I am lacking two things right now. I'm lacking space and money. The space definitely, the money not so much, but definitely the space. Exactly, that's the worst part about IKEA is you walk around the showroom and you see all this cool furniture, the cool displays or whatever you're looking at, and then you realize you have to build it. And I'm not the greatest of handy. I'm not very handy, so I'm very afraid of building the glass shelving. Because I can only imagine me building it, and then like I go to bed, and like 2 hours later, I hear crashing in the living room, and it's the brand new shelving that I built, and it's in hundreds of pieces because it broke. What is going on, Pop Tarts AG? How you doing tonight? We are just ranting here. We still have 9 people in here. I don't know how y'all are staying here. I'm sorry. If I'm boring y'all, I apologize. Um, but again, I appreciate everyone staying with me and listening to me rant about YouTubers who are getting hundreds of dollars for doing a live stream. I do know one or two of those. They're not Funko, so don't I'm not spilling tea on anyone. Um, I, I appreciate that, Mister Something Basic. That they're you're our friend. See, I'm so used to being on the other side of the camera and hanging out. That part is fun. It's just being in front of the camera by yourself, trying to entertain 9 people. It can be hard sometimes, especially when again, I don't have like $100 grails and you know, hot toys to. I'm not bored. Awesome channel. Thank you, JW Luna. You are amazing. But so definitely look forward to maybe one more stream by myself this week. If I get bored tomorrow or Wednesday or Thursday or all 3 days. Go. um. No, if I filmed Carolyn sleeping, I would be divorced and I would definitely be alone. So that would not be a good thing. 'Cause I'm with kids 24/7. This is seriously the only adult interaction I get. While I am glad I can be that beacon of hope, that light at the end of the tunnel, because thankfully I don't have kids, but I worked with kids when I was younger. I used to work for a day camp when I lived in New York, and I know how kids can be. So having one, two, three, or four of them is one thing, but when you have to take care of 25 or 30 of them, no fun. Nope. Not for the 17, 18, 19-year-old Robert. No, that was not fun. That was torture. I got paid fairly well for doing it, but it was still torture. I mean, I made probably $5,000 in 2 months just watching kids all day. But still wasn't enough to do it. But now that I'm 36, almost 37, I kind of wish I had a kid. Maybe one day we will have a special unboxing of a child. But until then, we're gonna buy pops and autograph pops. Which, if you can't see, the Jasmine, the Winnie the Pooh, the Darth Maul, the oh my god, the Yondu and the Daryl Dixon, they are all autographed if you can't tell. And then I've got our Tom Payne, my Leah Thompson, and my Ming Chen autograph as well. So yeah, I try to fill the void as much as I can. Doesn't work all that much, but definitely helps. Man, we are over. I don't know if they will ship a child for you to unbox. Um, Cabbage Patch Kid. That might unboxing of a child. Storks do deliver. I mean, honestly, the way I look at it, if I can send 85 cents a day to sponsor a kid in a third world country, they can send them over to me for a week. I'll watch them. We can go to Disney World and hang out. We can go to SeaWorld. Just, I'll send you one. I got four. I will talk to Carolyn about that Lady Days, and I'll get back to you on that. Um, I don't think Carolyn would do that. I mean, honestly, kids are kids. I don't have kids myself, but I was a kid. I'm still a kid. Um, I'm just I don't know how many months old I am, but I know it's like a couple hundred months. So yeah, I mean, shoot, we're all still kids. We all have toys laying around. See, I am a kid, and I had a beard. I had one. It's growing back. It's growing back, just like my hair is growing back. This is probably the longest my hair has been in a while. I can't be a Toys R Us kid anymore. They took it away from us. They took it away from me. Oh my god, am I your mom? No, my mom is in New York right now. No, my mother is in New York. Rest in peace, Toys R Us kids. But apparently, the phoenix known as Jeffrey will rise again in the form of Jeffrey's toy box. I mean, honestly, I hope it doesn't come back. Only because that would just be torture. It's like you ripped it away from us once, and I'm coping with that. Actually, the last thing I purchased at Toys R Us is right behind my shoulder here. Um, it's actually my first Marvel Legend. I got the little 2-pack. Little Star Lord, looking all gangster with his little blasters. I am 444 months. Sweet. I am 444 months old, everyone. That does not sound as bad as 37 years old. I mean, honestly, Jeffrey's just a part of the zombie apocalypse. But hopefully, Daryl Dixon will just put an arrow through his head. That would be awesome. Because Jeffrey ruined everyone's lives when Toys R Us went bankrupt. If you come back, you're gonna get dealt with. I mean, it's bad enough that Funko ruined the value of the OG Jeffrey with having the 800 different variations that have come out since then. I'm still waiting on the Captain America. Um, Probably, I don't know, the Tony the Tiger Captain America. Maybe we'll get a Trix Rabbit as Hawkeye, and we'll get we'll get a Blueberry Hulk maybe. I'm a mom, and I hate when other parents tell me their kids are their yes. So mostly the Toys R Us in Canada. Well, no, because probably because the Toys R Us in Canada maybe run by a different subsidiary or something like that, which is probably confusing. I mean, I'm not a business guy, so I don't know. But yes, I mean, I'm sorry. Once you hit a year old, once you move past 12 months, there's no, oh, well, I'm 14 months. No, you're just over a year old. The whole months thing ends at 12. That because I mean, after a while, it would just get kind of confusing to me. Had 10 people in here, 7 likes. You guys are awesome. I'm not in the bed for likes because it's too late in the evening for that. Got my little Thor hammer here. Who's worthy? You got 8 likes. Sweet. And I didn't have to beg for that like, so I appreciate you, whoever hit that like button. I may have jilted you into it, but I didn't ask for it. You can never say I begged, because I am too proud to beg. Got 9 likes. See? Reverse psychology, people. Now, yes, that. Uh, I will stick with 37 years old. That because that math right there with the hours is just way too confusing for me. Math is not my strong suit, which is ironic because working in retail for so many years, I had to balance cash registers. I did. Force choke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if anyone got choked by that. I didn't mean to choke anyone. I just called force choke. But again, y'all are amazing. Because again, I haven't said anything really pertinent in probably about an hour. But I'm gonna take this product placement break here. I'm getting kind of thirsty as I'm talking. Um, yeah, around that time they did. And I mean, honestly, KB was always more fun. I don't know why, but it was just more fun for me going to KB toys. But I mean, honestly, there was actually a toy store in my town that was a small little mom and pop place that had been there forever. Always loved going in there. They were so overpriced though, but just something about toy stores were fun. Uh, on Black Friday, that's pretty quick. But I mean, quite honestly, if any franchise were to make a comeback, I would love to see Blockbuster come back. I don't know how that would work in the age of digital and the fact that no one buys really too many DVDs or VHSs anymore. But Blockbuster was one of those places growing up I loved going to. Just you run in and you race towards the new release section. You hope that movie was there. Mountain Dew, if you're watching, I would gladly sponsor y'all. Just send me like a pallet of soda, and we're cool. It does exist because there's one store I think up in like Alaska or something that has nothing else in there but the Blockbuster. I found my old card still in my wallet the other day. I mean, again, Blockbuster for me as a kid was awesome. I can remember when they actually rented out whole video game systems. I think it was, oh my god, trying to think what was it. It might have been. I don't think it was Nintendo. I think it was a PlayStation they rented out. I mean, you paid like a certain amount of money and you got it for a couple of days or whatever. I did not. I may have known that, but I definitely appreciate you for reminding me on that fact. Yes, it was the mid '90s. So it had to have been PlayStation. I think I could be wrong. It might have. I don't know. I mean, again, I have Monday brain right now. I barely know. I'm still awake right now after 2 hours and 10 minutes of combined streams, and then going out and oh, the story I want to tell y'all. When I get I get that some people don't have a lot of money, and but when gas costs over here, it's about 2.50 a gallon. When you put $2 in your gas tank, you're not getting very far. I watched a woman put $2 in her gas tank tonight. Again, it's not a judgment thing. It's just a realistic thing that $2 is not going to get you very far. Might get you another 15, 20 miles, but make sure you have gas in your car. I'm horrible at that. And if Carolyn were sitting here right now, she would tell you I am horrible at putting gas in my car. And it's kind of sad because I used to work for, I used to work for Advance Auto. I used to work for Firestone. I used to work for, um, I used to work for National Tire and Battery. I used to work for Meineke. I used to work for a Goodyear shop, so I should know better than to let my car run low on gas, and I do. A lot of it has to do with just I don't know. Going to a gas station for me, it's not just getting gas. It's when I go in, I always buy like $10 worth of snacks and then gas. So if I don't put gas in my car, I don't have to worry about spending an extra $10. But if I don't put gas in my car, I have to call Carolyn and have her come bail me out because I may have left my debit card at home and she has hers and I need gas. So, but I'm always good about getting to a gas station before I run out of gas. So that's always a positive. So, lesson for the night, as I hit y'all with Thor's hammer, make sure you put gas in your car and put more than $2 worth of gas in your car, and you'll go places. There's one in Nebraska or something. It was clickbait. Over 1 million views. The guy said he was at an abandoned Blockbuster. I mean, honestly, like I said, Blockbuster, Tower Records is another one that I miss. Um, I miss Sam Goody. Yes, the more you know. Here at Robert Breaks YouTube, we are talking real talk. Never send more than $10 to a YouTuber. Don't never ever ever pay to have someone read your comment. Exactly. Snapple Facts here on Robert Breaks YouTube. It's all about the realness. And also, parting note, don't be Diddy. Don't be all up in the video. Puff Daddy, love you. Diddy, the sign, Sean John, whatever your name is. Definitely made from the best stuff on earth. That and Mystic were my childhood. I don't see a lot from Mystic anymore, but I can remember buying Mystic drinks when I was younger. Um, Snapple Peach Tea's beverage of choice. I'm not a peach fan. I don't know. I'm not. But I love raspberry. I love raspberry tea. And it's more of a millennial thing to pay for the creator. I mean, honestly, um, I mean, again, there's a couple of Disney YouTubers that I watch that And again, I'm not, trust me, I'm not faulting them for taking the money, and I don't fault people for wanting to help support people. But I think you can do that without having to send, again, you all support me. You know, if someone sent me, $10, I would appreciate the money, but I'm not, I would never willingly ask you to send me $10 or $20 or whatever without me sending something back in return, you know. But, for you, to feel that you have to send me money to get my attention, no. Watermelon rings, Lady Days, watermelon rings. Um, Dollar General used to carry them. I don't know why I haven't seen them lately when I've been in there. They were the stuff of gods, in my opinion. I used to buy like 3 or 4 bags at a time and just leave them at my old job, and I would eat them. Um, I said these. I mean, again, I'm a fat kid. I will make fat kid jokes. I'll do fat kid videos, but candy's candy to me. I said it in my Halloween video. Peanut butter and chocolate, people. Twix, peanut butter Twix, Reese's Pieces peanut butter cups, anything chocolate and peanut butter, and we're golden. We're good. Um, God, we're at almost an hour and 17 minutes. I don't know how y'all putting up with this. Reese's, definitely. Um, Reese's, cold Reese's Pieces miniatures, or cold Reese's miniatures are great. Let's see if I can. Can I reach it? Because I also mentioned that I have my old people candy, but I can't find it right now. I actually have a BB-8 um, popcorn bucket I got from my local NCG that's filled with butterscotch. I need to bring it to work because I need something to eat between meals, and I keep looking at it. I'm like, I'm gonna take it in tomorrow. I never do. Butterscotch is another one. Are we gonna get yelled at by the wife? No. I don't think so. I mean, if I get yelled at, I'll we'll cut it off and we'll just and we can hang out tomorrow night because we're gonna go Greg Cook style. We're gonna go live in a hotel room because I'll be all by myself in Greensboro with no pops behind me. And I kind of want to bring one just to kind of just so I don't feel weird not having a pop around because I have one at work. I said I was gonna bring Blanca, but I brought someone else to work with me. I'm probably going to. And Funko Pop Academy got me hooked on this little guy. Definitely pop problems. I have pop problems for dang sure. But Walmart sells a monster. I am just going to ignore that comment, and not because I don't appreciate it, but because I'll probably buy a big bag of watermelon rings, and I would go through them in probably an hour or two, and that would not be good. But Bobo is awesome. Hail Bobo. Hashtag Funko Pop Academy. I do have some fun pictures of Bobo on my Instagram of him driving in the Back to the Future DeLorean. If y'all want to check that out, it's Robert _ breaks _ YouTube. Instagram is the devil, but it's also fun. I swore I would never get on Instagram, and now I'm on there, and I have way too many followers, and I follow way too many people. where my content is nothing but Disney and or Funko and some celebrities mixed in there. I'm leaning away from Facebook. Way too much junk and drama on Facebook for my liking. And I follow you too, Lady Days. I love your Instagram. I don't know. At this point, I'm just reaching for straws, people. Cause I'm fading fast. I need to have some snacks and some drinks, and I need to finish packing and pack Dre's box. I am lucky that I'm driving his box up there and just leaving it on his doorstep, because if I had to ship this thing, it would not get there. But luckily, Carolyn packed all of your giveaway boxes. Yeah, we need to go refilm. I don't want to adult. I don't want to. I probably, I'm probably will be lying to myself if I said I'm gonna actually finish packing right now and pack Dre stuff. So I'm probably gonna want doing that in the morning. I do also need to go to the tag office and get my missions done. It's part of living in Georgia is you have to do your missions and get your registration done on your birthday. So my birthday's not until Sunday, but I won't be back until probably sometime Friday, and I don't really want to rush back here to do it Friday. So I went in the pouring rain, got my missions done, and now tomorrow I have to go to the tag office and pay for my registration, which thankfully is not much because I have a newer car. But all right, I'm gonna go because I can feel myself getting boring. Y'all may not admit that I'm boring, but I'm getting boring. So, one more time, say it with me, people. Hell, Bobo. If y'all feel like doing it, go on to Funko Pop Academy's last video and hashtag Robert Brates YouTube says hi, and then hashtag HellBabo. Just because. Just I'm bored and I'm getting loopy. So I'm gonna probably eat. I'm gonna eat this definitely, because this thing's been calling my name for an hour and a half. So I'm gonna eat this. Y'all go blow up Funko Pop Academy. And I will see y'all tomorrow night. I may go live on the road for like 10-15 minutes, just a quick one while I'm pumping gas or getting lunch or whatever. But love y'all. To the 8 people who stayed here till the end. To its channel, I'm getting ready to get off here because I got to get up off the floor. My back is hurting. But like I said, tomorrow night we're gonna probably go live. Because I'll have nothing else to do tomorrow night. I'll be in a strange city by myself in a strange hotel room. Hopefully not in a shady area. But love y'all. Alright, Pop Couple, Mr. Something Basic, Cheap and Nerdy. Brian, Mr. Something Basic, again. He commented again. To the next person who comments, I'll see y'all tomorrow night. 2 hours and 24 minutes we went live, and I don't think I said one thing that had a lasting impression on anything. But I love y'all. All right, Lady Days, I'll see y'all tomorrow.